Alright, Tawada Yahweh Shin Shai, Tawada Yahweh Shin Shai, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahweh Shai, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahweh Shai, Kalpala Yahweh Shin Shai, Brakta Yahweh Kakadash, double honor to the elder apostle, great military who will, and sincere salutations to Aki and I put to the truth across the four corners of the earth, to the fear and power of Yahweh Shin Shai, to the hope for elect, and who the world inwardly call God, his name Yahweh, and who the world inwardly call Jesus Christ, his name Yahweh Shai. There was Hebrew Israelite that consists of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Indian, and those who line descendants go back to one of the 12 tribes of Israel that are scattered amongst the nations. All right, Maharia Call from the Great Millstone Los Angeles camp of the Inland Empire region, and this is a few articles concerning, the weather and judgments. All right, out here in Southern California. All right, which is prophecy, all right, and judgment that went down out here in Socal, California, show you that the judgment of the Lord is going out as well, all right. So let's start with this. Is NBC, all right. It says thunderstorm, lightning, summer start with a bang in Socal, right, which is short for Southern California, all right, which is anything from LA County, San Bernardino, Riverside County, Orange County, and San Diego County, all right, down to the Mexico border. It's Southern California, all right. And yesterday was the so-called official day of summer, according to Esau, all right. And out here, we don't get rain like that, so this is on some other shit, It's officially summertime in Southern California, and to mark the change of seasons, Mother Nature delivered some thunderstorms to the region. And it's not Mother Nature, all right? That's what the world calls it, but it's ultimately the Yahweh Shai and the angels that are bringing these different type of weather phenomenon on biblical proportions, as they would say, all right? Not Mother Nature. All right, now let's go to Isaiah. All right, it's 29. It said, "Thou shalt be visited of the Lord, Yahweh Shai of hosts, with thunder." Right, did it thunder? Right. There's an article talking about thunderstorms and lightning. All right. So it's not Mother Nature, it's opening the Lord and the angels is visiting the earth through those actions, what we call weather, all right? And with earthquake and with great noise, right, because I was at work and then the thunderstorm was loud, all right, to the point to where it kind of rattled the building a little bit. With storm, we have a thunderstorm, all right, I was article going to it, but sometimes we have what we call El Nino or El Nina that takes place in California. Okay, the boy is El Nino and the girl is El Nina in Spanish. All right, and tempest and flame of devouring fire. All right, because we have wildfires that go on as well. Okay. So these are not Mother Nature. It's ultimately the Lord and the angels visiting the world that they made. Okay? So back to the article. It said, those thunderstorms caused by sun monsoon moisture that move into the area overnight are being scattered. So basically they got a name for it and whatnot. It said lightning with thunder come lightning, so unfortunately won't mesh well with the dry condition on the park's west coast, right? Because it can cause wildfire, all right? The lightning strike. Well, lightning strike are rare in Southern California, all right? Because hey, it's happening. here. Even though it doesn't happen all the time, they occur frequently with over 3,700 lightning strikes recorded in the region. A lightning strike caused a power outage on the Cerrito College campus in Norwalk, which is in LA County, Los Angeles County, forcing officials to close the school for Wednesday. Alright, so I was just talking about different stuff. Fire and explosion. Alright, so nothing much. Alright, so let's get some article, scriptures, and then we're gonna, this is 2 Ezra 16 and 10. He shall cast lightning, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? Right? This is a question. Right? These are terrifying things to hear and see. Right? Because, people get struck by lightning. I'm going to get another article. Alright? Hey, the judgment of the Lord, man. It's nothing to play with. Alright? So let's go to, I have a scripture on that. It's Job 37 and 1. At this also my heart trembled and is moved out of his place. Hear attentively the noise of his voice and the sound that goeth out of his mouth. He directed it under the whole heaven, and his lightning unto the end of the earth. Alright. After it a voice voided, he thundereth with the voice of his excellency, and he will not save them when his voice is heard. How it thundereth marvelously with his voice. Great things doeth he which we cannot comprehend. Where he saith to the snow, be thou on the earth, likewise to the small rain, and to the great rain of his strength. See that? So the Lord show you how the thunder and the lightning work. Alright? Of the how about Shah. Okay. Now we're gonna get this article. Alright. It said lightning killed woman, 2 dogs at Thunderstorms, Southern California. Alright, and this is in LA County. It said there's a 1 in a million chance of something like this happening. And it's happened. LA County Sheriff Surgeon Patrick Murray said. Alright, and it's the article. Alright, crazy. It said woman, 2 dogs struck and killed by lightning in Pico Rivera. And what's the odds of that happening, man? Crazy. Alright, that's the judgment of the Lord Yahweh Shah. A woman and her 2 dogs were struck by lightning and killed Wednesday morning. It could happen to anybody, said neighbor Jason Sedneros. Authorities on the scene were conducting an investigation to try and determine the exact circumstances leading to the death after receiving a call around 9 a.m. Alright. It said, check this out. It said the Lord wanted her really quick, so he took her out. He took her without suffering in a blink of an eye. You're right about that. Alright. It said, according to the CDC, it said about 40 million lightning strikes hit the ground in the United States each year, but the odds of being struck by lightning in a given year are less than 1 in a million. And over 90% of all lightning strike victims survive. Alright, and she just so happens to be the 10% that didn't survive. The odds of being struck multiple times is even less, with the record being 7 times in one lifetime. There are some factors that can put you at greater risk of being struck. Anyway, hey, it's the judgment of the Lord, man. Alright. It's that's why I read in 2 Ezra 15, and I'll read it again. He shall cast lightning, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? That's supposed the question, man. And we just read the judgment. Psalm 68:20, he that is our power is the power of salvation, and unto Yahweh the Lord belong the issue from death. All right. So the issue of death belongs to the Lord Yahweh Shai. It's Deuteronomy 32:29. See now that I, even I, am He, and there is no power with me. Let's talk about Yahweh. All right. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither there any that can deliver out of my hand. See, so hey, if that judgment go out, it's nothing that can be delivered out of the hand of Yahweh Shai, man. All right. The scripture says the purple thing. All right, let's get that. Hebrews 10:31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power of Yahweh. All right, because to bring no type of judgment upon you. Okay. In the Apocrypha, there's a P. It's Rock 39:28. That's not it. Hold on. Yep, it's Rock 39:28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sword throat. So you have spirits, got evil spirits that carry out the judgment. All right, you can come in the form of man or weather, any type of way to carry out that judgment. It said within their fury lay on sword throat. At the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Who made them? Hey, Yahweh Shai. All right, all things is given to Yahweh Shai, and He created the rest of the spirit. Okay, fire and hail and famine. You could say thunder is a form. Lightning is a concentrated fire. All right, fire and hail and famine and death. All these were created for vengeance. Okay, so those who created vengeance, whatever that lady had done, it was time to get her judgment. All right, it was time for her to die. Just like we read earlier, the issue of death belongs unto Him. All right, so however the judgment played out, hey, it's carried out in a P. All right, look at the word appease. Satisfied. All right, so it's satisfied Yahweh outside to carry out that judgment. All right. I think there's another scripture. I think. Oh, second Ezra. If I'm not mistaken. That's pretty much. I'm not gonna use that scripture, but yeah, man, that's pretty much it. You know, the whole weather taking place. All right, like I said, with the thunderstorm and lightning and rainfall down here in Southern California. All right, basically the beginning of summer. All right, unusual. All right, to have rain going on in the summertime in California. All right, it's been hot as been like in 195, 100 degrees like the last couple of weeks. Then out of nowhere, you got rain coming. All right, hey, because Yahweh Shai is soon to come. All right, all these things are gonna take place before He returns back. And along with that, judgment is going to take place. Okay? And we just read about the judgment of this woman and her two dogs, all right, getting put to death by a lightning strike. All right, and Pico Rivera, which is also in LA County. So with that, man, I'm going to end it with that. You know, let's say shalom.